All right, we're ready to go. We are live. My name is Nick Baldwin, co-founder of Lab Coat Agents, and I'm here today with another webinar with the president of Vitalis Outsourcing, Gary Prado. And when you think about VAs, a lot of times you think, ISA, you think about transaction coordination, you think about that type of stuff, but you don't typically think a lot about marketing and social media. So today we're going to talk a little bit about some VA hacks that can transform ordinary agents into top producers, with some social media tricks and tips that your VAs can help you with. Because we know on the lab coat side, a lot of our lab coat team is VAs, and a lot of them are great with video editing. They're great with images and marketing and so on and so forth. So I think people don't really think a lot about that when they're thinking of VAs. They, like I said, they think a lot about calling and pushing paperwork around, but a lot more can be done, right, Gary?
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. And the reason we did this SEO, lead gen hacks and things like that is because when somebody comes to us, they go, okay, I'm thinking about to get a VA. I know I'm really busy, but I really don't know what they should do. And so that tends to happen. What are the tasks that they can do? So
Yeah.
what we broke it out in is assigning these tasks, and we hired a girl who's got like 15 plus years experience on SEO, and she did a great job with this company. We hired her, and she trains and develops all of our, we call them XPs, by the way. And so we started offering this social growth package on our website, and it's certain things, Nick, that the VA or XP does on a consistent basis to grow everything on the social media side. So SEO, social media, things like that. So it's a set package that what they're doing on a certain number of hours per week to help grow your social media channels and your engagements and things like that. So it's kind of like not just a VA, I'm hiring a VA, I'm hiring like a service to get this done, but your VA is handling it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and it's one of those things that a lot of agents don't have a lot of knowledge in or a lot of time to do. So if you can hire someone to help you do that, and it's a reasonable cost, and they have talent, why not?
Right.
So why did you start to get into all the SEO and social media stuff?
Well, just like I said, I've been a huge SEO and social media person for I love the tips and techniques, the hacks, like the white hat stuff. And it's just been a fascination of mine for like 15 years. And so, we've always used it internally, and I'm getting ready to show you some numbers for our company. But, we did it because, agents need this. They don't have time to grow their social media channels. And what we're getting ready to show you are some tips that you can apply right now, or you can hire us to do it. But some tips that you can do to grow, and they work. And so we're going to show you some stats. And so we're good at it. We hired somebody that is even better than me at it. So why not offer it as a service?
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. So do you have something you want to just show us what you got, and then we'll take it from there?
Yeah, let me show you. Let me share my screen, and let me get it real quick. And Nick, let me know you can see my screen.
Can't see it yet.
Nick, can you see my screen?
Yeah, now it's coming up.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here. Can you see me?
Huh.
I think we're good.
Yeah. I'm sharing my screen. I'm sorry. Okay.
There we
You
go.
can see the screen, right? Okay.
I can see it now. Yep.
Okay, very good. It was just a delay. So this is just some of the things that we do, and you guys want to take notes. If you want to email me, I'll send you the entire blueprint for this. So I'm going to give you my email address. It's gary@vitalisva.com. And I'll send you the blueprint for this. And you can do it on your own. We just want to help you guys. And so, this is some of the things that you can do. So I'm going to go over some numbers. Jem is our marketing manager. These are some numbers on a weekly basis that we get. Now, we get we monitor our numbers consistently just to look at our growth. So we went from 78 subscribers to 11,800 subscribers incredibly fast, just by providing content on a consistent basis. Now, consistent is key. The algorithms, Nick, are going to pick up your content and put that content out there, but you just have to be consistent. So we went from 78 subscribers, pretty much in the beginning of Vitalis, to 11,800. That's in a short time at all. We didn't really start our social channels till like about 3 months after. And here are some other numbers that we have. Right now, these are impressions and likes that we have. This is from a campaign that we did as far as different types of videos here. And then these are the likes, 734, and then 1,428 impressions, and then 1,043 page visits. So these are the types of numbers when you do it on a consistent basis. And we don't have a huge team on the marketing side, Nick. We just have, we're just consistent on our content. And here is what consistent looks like. I do 2 30-second videos every day, Nick. Now, I have a little stand on my desk. I hit record on my iPhone, and I do a 30-second video. Is that 30-second video kind of messed up where I stutter or forget what I'm supposed to talk about? Yes. Do I have to re-record it? Yes. But do I get it now within 1 or 2 takes? Yes. And so it doesn't take a lot of time, Nick. And these topics for us consist of talking about our products, our services, just a 30-second clip. And those numbers that you saw on those charts are what this is. So all you need to do is create content on a consistent basis. It can be in your car. It could be at your desk. It can be anywhere on a topic. For a realtor, it can be, the best neighborhoods if you're moving to Nashville, Tennessee. And it could be, make it 30 seconds. That's all, because, wants to go on Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts. So 30 seconds, for those videos, and that works really well for us.
Yeah, and everybody has time to do a 30-second video.
So here is a really cool tip. Yes, everybody does, Nick. Everybody can do a 30-second video. It's just being consistent. And that content, the algorithms will pick it up. The AI algorithms will pick it up and put it to those people or your followers. Now, if you don't want to rely on the AI algorithms, here is an awesome tip. So this is something that you can do. We do this on our VA packages. So step number 1, research your competition in the geographic area. Who are the top 10 real estate agents in your market? Hopefully you're number 1 or one of them. Number 2, go to their Instagram page and find them on Instagram. Number 3, click on their followers and start following their followers. Now, what happens, Nick, when you do that on Instagram is that person that is following your competitor, they get a notification that says, Mr. Realtor in Nashville, Tennessee is following you. Would you like to follow them back? And 99% of the time, they say yes. And so we do this. We apply this every day, all day long. I don't do it, but our team does it for our company. All day long, I see notifications that say, this person is following you now. This person is following you now. So what that does, Nick, is now everybody that's following your competitors, whether they're home buyers, did business in the past, if they're partners, if they're could be any variety of different types of people, they are now seeing your content. But Nick, following your followers, their followers, does you no good unless you do what? Put out the content. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So putting out the content is key, just like we talked about. 2 videos that I do every day, and I'm going to be doing them right after this webinar, is I'm going to push them out. And now, Nick, everybody gets to see my content and my content revolves around making me look like I am the go-to person in my industry. If you want to buy a house in Nashville, Tennessee, you need to come talk to me. And that's what my videos would show, is that I am the go-to person. And now everybody is seeing that content. What do you think about that tip?
No, it's a great tip. I think a lot of people have nerves around following people they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it's all about. It's about connecting, and it's about, engaging with people.
Well, Nick, it's not like you're messaging them or texting them or anything like that. You're just simply following them. And so that's all. You're following them and you're clicking follow, just like everybody does on Instagram all day long. And then they follow you back. They have the option to follow you back or not.
Right.
They don't have to, but it's a great way to start growing your social presence and start getting those views up. This, along with the AI algorithms, works incredibly well. All right, so we're going to move on to the next thing, how to rank higher in Google. Now, we're going to have to blow through this because we have limited time, and I want to get to the Chat GPT stuff and things like that. Once again, we have a team that does this for you, so it's a done-for-you service. How to rank higher in Google in 2025. Choose keywords that you can actually rank for. That's step 1. I'm not going to go into detail. Step 2, look at what Google already put on the page. Step 3, use Chat GPT to pull out the important parts. Write a better version using AI is step 4. And then step 5, help Google notice your new article after you publish it. You got to help Google find out where it is, and you can post that on those platforms so they can index it and also get it picked up faster. And do this twice every week. So there's some tips that you can use to rank higher on Google. This is all organic stuff, not paid stuff. So the next thing is how to get endless customers with SEO. I'm going to have to go through this quick. Once again, I'll send this to anybody who wants it. Step 1, understand the formula. Google is all about answering questions and having answers to questions. So step 1, understand the formula. Questions plus answers equal customers. List the questions your audience is already asking. So they're going to be asking those questions. You need to list those questions because you'll start ranking for those. Turn each question into a blog title. We love great SEO blog title. I think in our package, they do 10 a week for good optimized SEO blog content. And by the way, we use Metricool for our blog content tool. It's a great tool. We love it. So step 4, write a real helpful answer with your expertise, which all is about making you the person in your industry, the go-to person. Step 5, the more questions you answer, the faster your growth curve rises. Step 6, answer 2 questions a week for an entire year. And then of course, let the trust do the selling because you are making yourself known as the go-to realtor in your market. So this is a great tip for Google organic. And I just wanted to share that. So
yeah, I just wanted to mention
another thing, rank for near me services or searches without a website, or near me searches. It doesn't have to be with or with a website. So the near me, a real estate agent near me, or a real estate in Nashville, or real estate wherever. So these are steps that you can use, these tips or hacks that you can use, Nick, for Google on the near me searches. Number 1, understand how it works. Number 2, use a regular Facebook profile as your landing page. Step 3, join Facebook groups related to your service. Step 4, make a post offering your service using keywords correctly. Number 5, write a post clearly with and include key information. And then number 6 talks about why this ranks so high. Google shows that you're on Facebook. It shows posts like everywhere about this topic, and it's going to rank higher on those near me searches because there's more visibility and it's talking about it more. So that's how you can kind of trick Google into those near me searches. Now I want to get into the Chat GPT stuff because Nick, when you ask, let me ask you a question. When you want to know, have you ever done this? Have you ever asked Chat GPT who has the best product for, say, a real estate software? Have you asked Chat GPT that?
I haven't asked that exact question, but I mean, I do use ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But sure. Yeah. Let's just say yes, I have.
Okay. So the point is that Chat GPT and AI is replacing Google search.
Right.
And so more people are asking AI because they think it's so awesome and so cool because AI is artificial intelligence and it is going to give me the best answer possible. And so people are searching Chat GPT for best products or best services or the best real estate agent or the best whatever, the best restaurant. And if it's a big decision, maybe it's, the best car dealership or whatever. So, or best house or best neighborhood. But my point is that AI is replacing Google for searches. And so what we're good at is getting you to start ranking for these AI the Gemini, Chat GPT, Grok,
like
all those.
Who the best
this is what we do for our clients. That way, when these agents ask AI, you come up. Yeah, that's right. So step 1 is start with a question your customers have already asked. Step 2, choose a question you can confidently answer. Step 3, use AI to build a better and more helpful blog post. This is relating back to the other thing that we did. It's exactly the same technique. Number 4, answer the AI's question using the voice mode. Number 5, copy the final blog post on your website. Link your new blog post to 3 other related pages. That could be any sort of page that you have or a friend's page or anything like that. Link the 3 older pages back to the new post. And then repeat the system for every question. So this is going to help you start ranking for AI for those the AI searches. So it's a really cool technique or tactic or hack, white hat.
I just have a little tip. I got a little tip for people. Do you want to hear it? So a lot of people don't know what.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What questions to ask or what questions to answer. They don't know. Like a lot of agents don't know what questions to answer. But if you go on Google and you type in, let's just say very basic, you type in, how do I buy a house in Google? When you ask it a question or you ask it a search term, if you scroll down about a quarter of the page, you'll notice there's an area that says people also ask. So people who are asking, how do I buy a house? People also ask, and then it shows you, what are the steps of buying a house? Can I buy a property with a $10,000 deposit? What salary do you need to buy a home? How much of a house can I afford making $70,000 a year? These are other questions that people are asking who are also asking, how do you buy a house? What salary do I need for a $400,000 home? Those are all questions and search terms that people are putting into Google, and Google's telling you that. So you can create video and blog posts around other questions that people are also asking Google in addition to the question that they initially inputted into the search engine. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. It's all about questions and answers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Makes sense. And that's a great tip. Thank you for that. We're going to have to write that down, Nick.
When it says also people also ask, make content around that.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So the ways you can rank for AI and Chat GPT, and this is kind of like a blueprint on what's changed and how to understand how AI scores and ranks and how it talks about the products. I can give you this information where anybody wants it. But this is, how to rank on AI and Chat GPT, which is huge. That's where everything is going. So just wanted to share that. And thank you for that feedback. So these are the top 3 AI tools where people ask questions. Number 1 is Chat GPT. Number 2 is Gemini. And number 3 is Grok. Right now, that is it. So those are the 3 platforms. These are the most visited and the largest platforms right now. So these are the ones that you need to work on with that blueprint on how to start having Chat GPT talk about you. So it's Chat GPT number 1, Google Gemini, and Grok 3. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, there's also another one called Claude, which is very good too. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but Claude is on the up and up too.
I am. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yep, absolutely. We're going to have to probably add that here soon for Claude. Thank you. So these are just how once again how we rank for Chat GPT on the profiles. This is like an in-depth article. I can send this to you, but ranking on Chat GPT and Gemini and Grok, as I stated, is just a must on nowadays. People, that's what they do. They stop. They start. That's what they do. They start ranking for Chat GPT. And I wanted to share my screen one more time, so I ended up closing that out. But let me share my screen one more time. I wanted to go to our website and just show you the packages. So Nick, we've gotten good at SEO, and we put together a blueprint for real estate agents or really anybody where we can start creating this content for them, for the real estate agent or the business owner, but we specialize in the real estate. So here's a breakdown, Nick, on our website. Our website is vitalisva.com. And so you can select 20 hours or 40 hours. So if you want to start at 20-hour plan for the social media package that we have, here's the breakdown. It's going to tell you exactly what we're going to do on an hourly basis. So social media management and content creation, here is a breakdown of everything, and this is the amount of time that we're going to spend on it. Posting and scheduling, this is what we suggest. This is our blueprint. This is what's been successful for us. We're going to spend 30 minutes per day for that. Engagement, we're going to reply to all the DMs. All of our XPs or VAs are all trained on this. And so they're going to spend time responding to DM, engaging those FSBOs, expired owners, SOI, whatever. They're going to be doing that. We're special contact formats, so testimonials, case studies, they're going to be including this, all of this stuff. We love local history post, whether it's blog post or social media. If you're in a town in Nashville, Tennessee, post about history or have a topic about the history of the town. It could be something like a famous restaurant or something that was really famous back 20 years ago that people loved. You can do that research. Our XPs are trained to research those types of articles and create blog posts for you or even social media posts for you based off of that history. People love local history and neighborhood posts. That's one of the biggest things that people have given us feedback on is, that local history, and people love to reminisce about the old days. And of course, at the end of that blog post and social media post, there's going to be like now for more information or to read more information about local history. So this is the type of things that we do. As far as the special contact formats, that's included in that plan. Email drips to the expired listings and follow-ups. That's 2 hours per week. SEO and blog support. So we're going to create these for Meta and the 5 segments. We're going to write good SEO blog content to all of your 5 or 1 to your 5 audiences. And then, of course, you're going to use hashtags for that SEO and blog support. CRM organization and follow-up prep, that's an hour per week. AI ranking with AI ranking task in ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. We're going to optimize those and start training Grok to have it start listing you to answer those questions. And then the last thing is practical real estate growth. So that's the stuff that we talked about, like following the Instagram followers and things like that. Our XPs are trained to go in and do that, and then start pushing that content for for those real estate agents. So
Yeah.
that's Nick. That's on our website. I think it's under services and social growth package.
Well, I think it's a great deal. There's a lot of stuff that, I mean, look, that's a full-time job right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Nick, the price, here's what we charge. We charge $9 an hour.
Yeah. And I mean, people have to realize the VAs are overseas, they're in other countries. So that $9 an hour goes a long way for them. But they're very talented. Most of these people are very talented when it comes to marketing and SEO and social media strategy. And it's a great deal. I mean, having a VA in your business, if you want to scale and grow, is a must.
Yeah. Now, Nick, we have the normal positions like TC. We have, we engage FSBOs expired, social media content creation, but we wanted to develop this package where you know what you get. And
I think it's great because it's showing you exactly what they're doing.
Yes.
And social media, organic reach and organic inquiries, organic leads are the gold mine. They're the best kind of leads. Like, I recently started a YouTube channel almost 2 months ago, and I'm consistent with it with a video a week. And the organic leads are much higher quality, probably the best quality, than, better than your Zillow, better than your Facebook or your Google leads, because they're reaching out to you. They're looking for what you're offering. And so unless you're putting out organic content, you're not going to get those organic type leads who are searching for you. So that's my little piece of wisdom for the day.
Well, yeah. Well, Nick, there's no better lead than one you create on your own.
Right. For
buying
sure.
Buying Zillow leads is, you can waste a lot of money. But if your organic reach is reaching people and then they reach back out to you if they have a question, that is a lead that you created through your social media. And there's no better lead than that.
100%. So yeah, reach out to Gary at vitalisva.com. So Gary at vitalisva.com, he can send you that deck that we just went over. If you wanted to grab $250 off your first month, scan that QR code on the screen and, find out what a VA can do for you. I mean, $9 an hour even if it's just 20 hours a week. I mean, that's a great, hiring a full-time marketing person in-house would cost you, like $60,000. So at least, every successful team or agent has VAs on their team. Or what did you call them? You didn't call them VAs.
We call them XPs or executive partners.
Oh, executive partners. Okay, great. Gotcha. Awesome. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you, Gary. As usual, it's nice to see you. And if you need anything, reach out to Gary at vitalisva.com or scan that QR code, or just go to vitalisva.com. Tell him you found him on Lab Coat Agents, and they'll hook you up with that deal when you book a discovery call. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.